Welcome back to the channel. So in this episode, what we're bodging, we're going to have a look at what I've been getting up to in July. So in July, you would have seen I've been doing the Bodgefoot, which is a dual gearbox, 4-wheel drive, 6-wheel ORV for the 2026 Poor Boys RC Speedrun Challenge. So for this year, I was collaborating with the other Andy Hall, not to be confused with the original Andy Hall. So he mentioned about a dual gearbox, 4-wheel drive, 6-wheel ORV, and then I got to work. And then I come up with this elaborate setup, which is based off a AM Pro gearbox housing, which was supposed to compress the side plates on the gearboxes to stop the diff clicking. They also had dual arms on there, top and bottom, and a shock mount. So I've played about with it, repositioned the shock mount and the arms because we wanted to use TL01 arms. And yeah, we got this. So I made space for his Lipo in there because he was running dual ESCs with 2 batteries, 2 motors. Whereas I went down the route of a dual motor ESC. I went brushed, he went brushless. In terms of the actual speed runs, I did the test run on the 380s just to make sure everything worked. Got 12.9 out of that. I then put a set of torque tuned in and actually did a speed run at the car park of Speed with Mark Bryan and Rob Brennan as well.
And he's away! It looks like a long, long way, but it's not that far, guys. Looks pretty damn quick. He's done a spin round.
That was on the torque tune motors, and I managed to get 23.9 mile an hour. Now, I'd originally planned to do a run on the 15-turn motors. Well, that didn't go well. 20.4. And I lost a drive cup. So, yeah, 23.9 was my maximum for this year's speedrun challenge. But it's safe to say Andy Hall kept me busy printing out spares for him as he had a few crashes. But he did manage to get 65 mile an hour out of it. So if you haven't seen his speedruns or his channel, go over and check them out. I'll put a link, it might be up here somewhere, but there'll also be a link to his channel in the description. So what's next for the Bodgefoot? So a lot of people, when they've done their speedrun challenges, they put the cars back to stock and leave it like that. Whereas this won't be going down to a single gearbox. It's still going to keep the dual motor ESC. It's still going to keep the torque tune motors. And as you can see, it's a bit dirty. So one of the things we spoke about with these is after the speedrun challenge, we want to run them, which is why mine's staying on torque tunes. And yeah, we actually managed to meet up and give them both a run. Hence the dirt and dust and God knows what on it. And I've got to say, I was impressed. I did expect a few more issues, but it ran really well over the grass, over the sand, over the dirt. So there will be some videos coming up featuring not 1, but 2 6-wheel ORVs.
Oh, he's even making sure he's going around the cones, look. Oh, jump there, Tom. Don't break it, Tom.
I'll leave that to Lambert. So although I didn't get to run the setup that I wanted to and get a final speed, it was still a good laugh, and it's safe to say Andy definitely tested the setup and the parts. And this will stay exactly like this, and we'll continue to run it. So last month, you may have saw that I won a MB01 Mini and a Dark Impact. Well, this month, I've done it again. But this time, I've won a MO5 Monte Carlo. So just when I thought I've already got enough projects anyway, I've ended up winning this. My own fault, really. Never mind. So I've also made a couple of changes to the Evo-ish in the background. We've now got CVAs on there. Now granted, these are the oil-filled shocks from a TTO2B, but they'll do the job. Like I say, we're just bodging it and seeing how it goes. And to be fair, it actually ran really well. So you will actually see some running footage of this along with Bodgefoot and a few other cars in a few upcoming videos by me, Andy Hall, Mark and Rob as well. Now, as I said, the Evo-ish shocks were off a TTO2B. So there's a pair of them that came off my TTO2B, which have now been replaced with some arguably better ones, slightly longer as well. Hopefully take some of the sag out of the back end. Fingers crossed. And also, because I keep snapping the wing mount off, we've now got a TPU one. So hopefully when I roll it, it will just bend and not actually break anything. We'll soon find out. Now I also got messaged by one of my regular customers who asked for a set of RS3 wheels. Wanted to know if I could do them. He got my stock answer. I'll give it a go. And that's what we got. So he wanted 9mm offset for one set, and we're unsure on the rest. He's going to get back to me with the required measurements. We'll get another set sorted for him. So what I'm hoping to get done in August. Now you should know by now, my TTO2B Neo Scorcher is one of my favourite cars to run around. I just do what I want with it. Don't worry about anything breaking. If it does, it does. We just repair it and go again. And when I got it in lockdown, obviously things were a bit different. The only paint I had to hand was actually a rubberized paint, like plastic it. So that's what I painted the inside of the body with. And 6 years later, it's still good. But I do actually want to put a livery on it. So I did do a bit of a AI render, and I'm going to try and implement that on this before the body gets a bit too scratched up. So we can technically call the body finished. Obviously the chrome window stickers are now peeling off, so they'll probably be replaced. I've got another set of wheels to put on, so we'll get those thrown on. Slightly bigger, but should be fine. And that's one of the jobs I've been putting off for years, so fingers crossed I can get it done this month. Next up, I'd like to finally get round to the CC01. So I got given this by my dad. Tyres are a bit dry rotted and split, but we have got parts. So one of the first things to do is to get it stripped down, see what needs repairing, see what needs replacing. Now we know the tyres are cracked, but we've got some more. These are bigger, so we should get some more ground clearance. I have a waterproof servo that I stole out of last year's Grasshopper speedrun car. Waterproof receiver and a 55 tone motor. So I think that'll be the focus for this month. As I say, try and get the CC01 up and running, get the TTO2B finally with a livery on it, and I'll see what else I can get done in the background. There's a few little bits and pieces I want to work on, and of course I'm still churning out wheels, so it's definitely keeping me busy, but pays for all this stuff. And on that note, I'm going to call it here. So as I say, very busy month with the Poor Boys RC 2026 Speedrun Challenge. And now that's finished, hopefully I can get on, get some projects done. I want to get this done ready for the winter. Should be quite fun. Take it out over the mud and God knows what. Just generally have fun with it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.